I wanted to thank you for taking time to speak with me today.
No, I want to thank you, well, you to give me this chance to talk about legacy.
Midnight Riot is out, and I wanted to tell you when I first heard the album, I thought, oh my goodness, there's a band that's been out and they've released a greatest hits album, and I didn't get to hear it yet. It's that good.
Is that good?
Yes, absolutely.
Glad to hear, glad to hear this.
I wanted to ask you, how did the band become a reality?
Well, during pandemic, Hernan, the guitar player,
Hmm.
and me started to shape a band to play this kind of music, this genre. So originally it was Neon Rider. We both made Neon Rider, and the band became a real band with another members. But the original shape was kind of different, so
Hmm.
we decided to make Legacy aside from Neon Rider.
I wanted to ask you as well, how long did it take to put these tracks together, my friend?
2 years,
Wow.
kind of 2 years. It was something we went and we lived. We kind of
Sure, absolutely.
yes, yes.
And as I spoke before, the album, every track is amazing. It could be actually put out as a single on its own. I wanted to ask you what led up to the choice to release the title track as a single?
Well, it was a decision from us and from the people from Lions Pride. They recommended to do that video from that song. It's kind of strong, okay?
Yes.
Because the first song is the first real song is named after, or the album title is named after the song.
Hmm.
Uh, the album name, you have the first track, and it was kind of obvious.
And another track that really stood out for me was Savage Seduction. I wanted to ask if you could speak on that track.
Well, the 80s have have a powerful lyrics about different sensations and
Mm.
emotions. And I believe Savage Seduction is one of the most powerful lyrics from all the entire album, talking about some savage seduction,
Mm.
some real love.
Yes.
But when you take it for more animal
Yes.
power, from my savage wild.
And another track I wanted to speak to you about is City of Unbroken Love. I wanted to ask if you could speak on that track as well.
City of Unbroken.
Unbroken Dreams, I mean, yeah. Unbroken Dreams, I'm sorry.
Yes, that was written after we live, Hernan and I, we live 300 miles away from each other.
Wow.
So he lives in Buenos Aires, in a big city, and I live in a small town. And I wrote that song, I wrote that lyric, thinking about the town I live in. It's a place where we still can dream. It's a small town where children play in the street, and
Mm,
there's some more. So it's a city of unbroken dreams. Still, we can do so. We can do that. We can live in peace here.
absolutely. And I wanted to ask you as well, And speaking of your lyrics, would you say that the foundation of your lyrics are from life experiences?
Yes, yes. Every song is based on our own experiences. I wrote the whole album as well, and it all became from my own emotions, my own experience. Everything come from that place.
And you have such a great vocal talent. I wanted to ask you, before you perform, is there a routine that you go through to warm up?
Yes, yes. I warm up. I am a guitar player before I was a singer.
Wow.
I became singer by accident. The first time I sing in a band, the original singer left the band the day before a show, our first show. So by accident, I, knowing the songs, knowing the lyrics, I decided we will we would play as well, and I became the singer of the band. That being said, I warm up. I drink a lot of water. I turn to care about my throat, my vocals, because I know I have not the best throat for doing this. There are people with a with a with an original talent to sing. I have not that talent, so I have to take care more of my throat more than other people. I have to train to warm up. I quit smoking. I do not drink alcohol. I drink a lot of water. So yes, that's what I do. My routine to sing and to record. A lot of water and no smoking.
Well, thank goodness for your vocalist leaving because your vocal talent is absolutely amazing, my friend. It stands out on the album.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you as well, who is responsible for the album art for this album?
The album art,
Yes.
artwork, I did. I
Wow.
have I have uh, my own graphic company as
Ah,
as a hobbyist. I did the artwork for the album, and I made the lyric videos, and I made the videos, the videos,
mm,
the lyric videos and the
yes.
video clip. I made all of that. I edited and film and everything. It's something I really love to do, and I am very comfortable doing that. So it's natural to do
You
that.
have great talent for it, my friend.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you as well. Now the album is out and it's been well received. What's the next step for the band?
The next step is to rehearse because we have been invited to a different festivals here around. It be the album was well received because it's very unusual, the genre for the rest of the people. There is a lot of metalcore, there's a lot of heavy metal, and this kind of music is not, I believe, very, very unknown for the most of the people. People doesn't know the from where come this from.
Sure.
So yes, so we have to rehearse. We are preparing, but as I said, we live we live very far away from each other. The
Yes.
drummer, Emmanuel, the drummer, lives here, and he played the drums in another band I have. So it's very close to rehearse. But Hernan lives very away from me, from us. So we have to prepare everything and organize everything so he can come here and rehearse with the band.
And you spoke on starting your career as a guitarist. I wanted to ask you if you could take me back in time and tell me how your musical journey began.
Well, I am a violin teacher. I studied violin and orchestral music for almost 10 years. And an old brother-in-law came to me with a cassette, with a tape with Yngwie Malmsteen Odyssey
Ah,
recorded. It was, I have 12 years old, I believe, and it all passionate me. So
sure.
I started, I am not a hair from Yngwie Malmsteen. I but that kind of inspired me to hold the guitar and start playing and playing and playing. I spent my childhood and my teenage years playing guitar in my room alone, so it comes kind of nerdy. A guitar nerd.
That's okay because the guitarist gets the women, right?
Yes, yes, kind of.
And along this musical journey, what do you feel has been the best advice that has been given to you along the way?
Never stop searching and never stop enjoying because it's that's all about. It's not. I can see this as a money incoming because I do not get any money from this. This is all fun. This is all joy. This is all friendship. I I have 40 years old. I started, as I told you, with 12, 13,
Mhm.
14. And along these all years, I knew a huge amount of people, band partners, or people from the scene. Okay,
Sure,
uh, I believe 1% of those people is worth the penny. The rest is people that comes and go and gets in, gets out, and I believe the partners from my band, from Neon, from Legacy, from Faren, and I will give you the links later. The whole people, those partners, it's people I can trust. They're friends. They're
sure.
closest friends. They're brothers. That's what I mean with all of this. So it all turns in friendship and fun and joy, and because at the end of the day, if you tour, if you have the chance to tour, to travel 100, 200, 1,000 kilometers or so, you have to spend so many hours with these people.
Sure.
You have at least to support them and to love them with
Absolutely.
all, with the good and the bad things. You have to so that's important to have a mature side of the things to get the real worth people to be aside. Okay.
Sure. And one interview I had with a band, I was talking to a guitarist, and he said to me, the reason I got the job wasn't because I was the best guitarist, it's because I was the best to get along with. The guy that was in front of me was better than me, but he's a total asshole. And they're like, we can't deal with this on the road.
Yes, yes. I know the people. I I I try to stay humble always. I know I'm not the best at all, at all. And I know that my partners are not the top one musicians.
Mm,
But I prefer to keep my friends and to have a musical friends. I mean,
absolutely.
musical friends, people who I can be with hours and hours and smile and we have a tradition or a cultural thing here in Argentina is to join all together to eat a barbecue, el asado, the famous Argentinian asado.
Mm,
We can join and eat asado, eat some barbecue together, and spend the time with our families and stuff. It's, I believe that's the main point of all of this.
absolutely.
What
And
you love with people you love.
and I think that speaks through on the album. As I said, when I heard these tracks, it came across as a band that's been get together for 20 years because the sound is not only professional, but it also sounds as if everyone is feeding off of each other musically. And when it all comes together, it makes something very beautiful.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you, in speaking on the album, were there any tracks that didn't make the cut for the album?
Tracks were
Were
left.
there like songs that didn't make the album?
No, the all every song of the album, the entire album,
Mm,
was written for the album, and nothing or one or two songs, but it was kind of experimental. It was
mm.
kind of far from the original idea, but most of the album was written for Legacy Midnight Riot.
And now that this album is out, what is the best way to get a hold of a copy of it and any merchandise that you have?
Well, you can reach, you can get in contact in different web pages for that are selling stores. Pride and Joy has a store, and there are several distributor of the album. I can remember the name of the distributor there in United States, but there are a lot of stores selling the album.
And lastly, my friend, I wanted to ask you if you could give a message to your fans, what message would you give them?
Buy my album. No, as I said um, about the powerful of the 80s, because if you like this song, it's because you love 80s. You have that anemoia emotion
Sure.
that being strange in this age, and you can feel the grain and you can feel the glitches and from the 80s you can feel there is your place and your time. So never stop believing that that was the best age, the top age. From there, it all came down. And uh, enjoy, enjoy the time you live in, and enjoy the time you would like to live in, because there are good and bad peoples in every age, in every time,
Absolutely.
every decade. 70s were great too, 90s were great too. It all have more or less good things or bad things, but my personal experience was I have one sister. We are two brothers. One sister, bigger than me, older than me, and she used to record tapes from the radio
Sure.
with 80s when I was 2 years old, 3 years old. She had those tapes, and I grew up, and I my ears were very used to hear that songs from the 80s, that cut out songs recorded from the radio with the man talking over the end of the
Sure.
song.
Yes.
So it all became the soundtrack of my childhood.
Sure.
Anyway,
Yeah, I always felt very fortunate to I graduated high school in 84. So to be in that moment, to see them bands live, a lot of the bands that I enjoyed play was just a phenomenal experience for me and something that has always stuck with me my entire life.
yes, I believe we the three members of the band would like to have that age in that time in that place. We were born in wrong places and times and stuff.
Well, I wanted to thank you for taking time to speak with me. It's been an absolute pleasure to speak with you, my friend.
No, no, it was a really big pleasure for me, and I want to thank you from the whole Legacy crew, the whole Legacy crew, because of the opportunity to speak about the album and the experience and everything we spoke about.
I look forward to us speaking again because there's no doubt that this album warrants another one, my friend.
Well, it will be a second one, of course, in the moment. We have to join the process.
Sure,
There
absolutely.
there are processes in times for everything, for touring, for rehearsing, for recording. So we are enjoying this part of this part of the time, this part of the process.
Well, thank you again, my friend, for speaking with me, and please keep in touch.
Yes, of course.
Take care, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Greetings from Argentina.
Greetings.